it's really important that the community supports this season's production because we are not back to pre-pandemic levels, but we're working to get there. And with your support, you can ensure the future of International City Theater, which is Long Beach's resident professional theater company, which City Council unanimously named us back in 1999. And we want to be here for the community, not only just the main stage, but also, as I had mentioned, we do 6 education programs to serve every age and demographic, including providing free tickets for students, providing free tickets and transportation to low-income seniors. So we're trying to serve everyone and make theater, professional theater, accessible. You're also making it possible to keep people working, keep artists working, keep builders working. I mean, there's so many ancillary businesses that benefit from having a professional theater operating in their community, including the restaurants and those businesses as well. I am Karen Desai, Artistic Director, Producer of International City Theater, and I hope you'll listen to this video and learn more about our 2023 season, our 38th year. 2023 is International City Theater's 38th anniversary season, and it's a season about embracing the future with music, drama, comedy, and thrills. And it's a fun, entertaining season, but it's also thought-provoking because that's the kind of work we do. We want to entertain and educate and open hearts and open minds, especially when you bring people together to hear a story about maybe someone who's different. I'm excited about the season. I was watching auditions before our meeting today for the first show of the season. We're going to open with Tick, Tick, Boom by Jonathan Larson, who wrote Rent, and that's what, most people recognize his name from. And it's a fun, entertaining show, but it's also about the struggling young composer. It's semi-autobiographical. Struggling young composer who wants to be the next Stephen Sondheim. He wants to write the next great American musical. And he's worried about time passing him by because he's almost 30. And it's interesting when I talk to the audience about that, there's always the giggles, especially from the seniors. Oh gosh, almost 30. But the truth is, yes, he had great success with Rent, but he never lived to see it, which is sad. I mean, he went on to win the Pulitzer and 3 Tony Awards for the show, Rent. So this is a little more insight into the writer, I think. And then following that, we have the West Coast premiere of Under the Skin by Michael Hollinger. It's an unpredictable comedy. But when you hear the subject, you have to question that word comedy because it's about a father who needs a kidney. And he reaches out to his estranged daughter. And it raises the question, what do we owe family? And then there are a couple other characters in the play too. And then it starts to question what is family. And I just think it's a very thought-provoking and entertaining play. And we've done some of Michael Hollinger's work before. I directed Ghostwriter some years back. So he's a very interesting writer. And following that, we have a new comedy, Into the Breeches by George Brandt. This is 1940s, and we're going to place it in Long Beach, and which the writer agrees to, of course. And it's about a theater that is struggling because the director of the company and all the leading men are off fighting the war, of course, 40s. So this inexperienced group of women want to save the day. They band together and they decide to do Shakespeare. So that alone is funny, right? An inexperienced group of actors, maybe. Anyway, it's a fun one. And then we have the world premiere of a new play by Wendy Graff. We did one of her plays last season, in fact. And this one, that one was closely related keys. This one is called Exit Wounds. And it raises a very relevant, timely question too for our society. What do you do when a member of your family commits a horrific crime? And can that family ever find normalcy again? And how that family are also victims of that horrific crime. So we're hearing about too many of those crimes right now. And then we're going to end the season with Broadway's longest running comedy thriller, Deathtrap by Ira Levin. So, and that's a really fun show. So that's our fun, thought-provoking, entertaining season for our 38th anniversary in 2023, because we work on a calendar year, as you know. Well, what do I want the audience to experience when they come to ICT in 2023? I want them to, one, I'm blessed to have them return, and we're getting better at that every year, and people are feeling more comfortable and safer, and we've taken precautions to keep everyone safe. I want people to come and, one, I want them to enjoy and understand and value the importance of us all coming together under one roof for an experience at the theater. And I want them to be entertained. And I do want them to have an opportunity to think and reflect on life, on yourself, on your choices, as you watch what choices characters make and how that affects their lives. And a theater makes you do that. It makes you reflect, on where you're going. And we have a little more fun this season with, a musical and 2 comedies and a comedy thriller. And then, of course, the really thought-provoking Exit Wounds play by Wendy Graff. I think it's a great way for people to feel more comfortable and be ready to be entertained. Have fun with your community at the theater. And let me tell you why people should subscribe to ICT or to a theater they trust for quality work, because subscribers are the backbone of the future of this art form. Subscribers, when you subscribe to International City Theater, you're allowing me to take risks. We have 2 premieres that we're showing. It's an investment in new artists or new works, and that's so important to our future. It's also it's our legacy for the future. When you look back at the plays from the past, you better understand the issues and concerns of society at any given time. Plays that are being written today are going to reflect what's going on in our world at this time and help people better understand our world. It's also, when you subscribe, you're opening yourself to new ideas and new experiences, because often you don't know the plays at ICT. It's not, always a commercial choice. It's, we're investing in the future as well. And you're going on that journey. And sometimes I've had a subscriber say, this is the play I wasn't that excited about, but it's my favorite. So you just never know. But if you can trust us to deliver quality work, I know you won't be disappointed. You'll also save money as a subscriber. You also can get reduced parking, so you don't have to pay $15 every time at the parking structure. And this year we're returning to our restaurant discount card, which we haven't done since COVID, because restaurants were also rebuilding. But now we have a number of restaurants that want to participate, and you can get 20% off on your meal. So you can be entertained and with a full tummy. The only thing that I would also like to say about International City Theater, and I'm very excited that we're moving into our 38th year, and so grateful that we have weathered the pandemic and weathered 9/11 and the recession, and who knows what comes next, But we've always been very fiscally responsible, and we've always been focused on quality work, whether it's an education program or main stage. And I'm proud that we have almost 450 professional awards to date in our 36 years. They haven't mentioned 37th awards yet. I don't do work for an award, but I'm always happy that we're recognized for the quality of our work. And Focus on the work, and maybe you'll be appreciated, and that's when you are providing that kind of work for your communities, and you hear the feedback live from the audiences, because we're there at every performance. That's very rewarding in and of itself, because it's always been important to me personally to live a purposeful life and to serve. And I know my team feels the same way. Hi, I'm Karen Desai. I'm the artistic director and producer of International City Theater. I hope to see you at ICT to greet you, and I hope you'll subscribe and make a difference. And you can call for more information about our 2023 season, and that number is 562-495-4595, or our website, www.ictlongbeach.org. I look forward to seeing you all in the theater. Thank you.